1 year ago today, I packed up everything that I owned, put it into 3 suitcases, bought a one-way ticket to Costa Rica, and started on my digital nomad journey. I knew what I kind of wanted to experience, but holy crap, like I would have never been able to anticipate what actually happened in this last year. 5 countries. I learned so much about myself through ayahuasca, and I am back full circle where I started, back home now, and here are the big lessons that I've learned. Before I dive in and tell you about these lessons, let me just tell you, if you have ever thought about quitting your corporate job, starting an online business, and becoming a digital nomad, just fucking do it. Because let me tell you, like, nothing will prepare you for the most amazing things that life will bring you when you take steps out of your comfort zone and do something that you never thought was possible. The first lesson that I learned was really about myself and what I'm actually capable of. Like, I was scared shitless to make this move, to do this, but I was even more scared to not do anything at all, because where I was in life was very unhappy. Like, I had done very well for myself in corporate, but I'd kind of plateaued. I'd gotten to a place where I was no longer fulfilled, I wasn't challenged, and I honestly just was tired of working to build somebody else's dream and just barely existing and surviving in my own existence. So that was the biggest lesson I learned about myself, is I am so capable of more than anything that I could ever possibly imagine. And knowing that now about myself, like, there's very little that scares me. So branching out and doing this thing that's so out of the ordinary for most people allowed myself to realize how strong I am, and that is the most empowering feeling I have ever felt in my entire life. The second thing that I've learned on this journey is dating outside of the United States is a lot of fun, and people actually put in a lot more effort than what we experience here. Well, people, when I say people, men. I will tell you that I was never once asked for a coffee or drink date outside of the US. Like, I was in Costa Rica, Peru, and Mexico, and Panama, and not once did they ever just say, let's meet up for coffee or drinks. Every time it was, let me create an experience for you. They were really like, they took a lot of time and invested time into creating an experience for me. And coming back to the States now, like, I have such different expectations, and like, I won't accept anything less anymore. I will never go on another coffee date again, because I know what is out there and what men are able and capable of doing. And so I'm in my receivership energy, this feminine energy of like, yes, I allow myself to accept these experiences that men want to cultivate for me. And so dating has been amazing. Like, I have really enjoyed learning more about how other cultures date and like bringing that with me, because my expectations now are way up here when it comes to dating. The other thing that I've learned about myself is, like, I'm way more adaptable than I thought. As a Taurus, as somebody who's kind of like values stability and security, I was very worried about being in this like very loose, like go with the flow lifestyle. And it has been such an amazing experience, like, not to have that security blanket, because I don't need it. What I thought I needed, I actually don't. And so I can create home wherever I am. And that has been really, really like, it feels good to know, like, I don't need to have a home to feel like I'm at home. And while it did feel a little destabilizing at first, this entire year, I have literally been able to make home wherever I am. The next thing is, like, I realized how little I need to live and be happy. Like, I sold everything that I owned, my car, my condo, like all my closet full of Louboutins, and like have been living on flip-flops and maxi dresses and yoga pants and sandals, and like, I have never been happier with having less in my life. This minimalist lifestyle has been everything. Like, it feels so empowering. It feels light. It feels good. It feels easy not to stress about the materialistic things and just being able to enjoy what's going on around me versus like, oh, what do I look like? What do I'm gonna wear today? I don't have a lot of options to wear today, so guess what? It's probably gonna be what I wore 3 days ago, and I'm totally okay with that. And so I've learned about myself is I don't need as much materialistically as I thought I did, and living this like simple lifestyle has made me so much happier. One big thing is that I've learned that the diet, what we eat here in the States, is absolute crap. So literally, I've always ate very healthy, and when I left for Costa Rica and Peru, I literally was like eating everything. I did not even think about diet or anything like that. I was just eating what felt good and as much as I wanted, and I lost so much weight. Like, literally in 2 months I had lost almost 8 pounds, and by the 3rd month I'd lost like 12 pounds. Came back to the States in December. Within 2 months I'd gained almost all of it back, and I was like literally not eating any more or less than I was in the other countries. So that kind of confirms for me that what is put into our food here in the States is absolute crap and is not actually healthy for us. It's actually making us sicker. It's making us more fluffy. I like to call my fat fluffy. And it's not good for you. And I've actually felt like a difference in my gut as well. I never realized I had gut issues until I lived outside of the States, and I was like, when I didn't have them, I was like, whoa, why do I feel so good? And coming back, I've noticed way more like in my gut. So that's been a huge like eye-opening thing for me on this whole journey. And then just to wrap it all up, I get questions all the time. Are you going to continue this lifestyle, or now that you are a year in, are you going back to, you know, finding a home base? I am not done yet. I freaking love this lifestyle. I love having the freedom to just go wherever I want to go. Have the freedom to like go see my family. Like right now I'm back in the Virginia Beach where I lived for 10 years before starting this journey. I'm going to be heading down to Florida to see some friends, then I'm going to go to Georgia to visit my family. Like, I can just go wherever I want and however I want. And because I have a online business, I can do that anywhere. The cool thing about the online business is when you're operating in a different country, like when I was in Costa Rica and Peru, like I'm still making American money, but I'm living on a much lower budget when it comes to the cost of living. So that's been freaking awesome. And yeah, because it's high ticket affiliate marketing, I make high ticket commissions on things, which is a lot of money, and that goes such a longer way in other countries, which is freaking awesome. So that's been my year summary. I mean, there's so much more that goes into it, but that's kind of been my synopsis of the year, how much I've learned about myself, how much I've loved this journey, and I'm continuing the journey. And I'm also mentoring other women that want to level up, that have hit a plateau in their life, in their corporate job, and like, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to do something different. Hit me up. I will be happy to share with you how I was able to do it and how I'm able to earn while I'm traveling. So hope this helps. Hope this, if you are an aspiring digital nomad, these tips have like encouraged you to take that next step, that leap of faith on yourself, and to do the damn thing, because you are capable and you can absolutely do it. If I can, you can.